guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing my February TBR. So this month I have several buddy reads that I am doing in addition to my manga book club that I run with Erica over at Aura Books, in addition to a readathon that I'm participating in. So I will not be doing my TBR game because I just have so many books that I already have to read. Well, not have to, but so I will be buddy reading a couple of books with Erica. So the first book that we will be buddy reading is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. She will be rereading this. That'll be a first time for me. I have picked it up previously, but I decided that I wanted to read it physically. We love to see it. So this is about a girl named Mia Corvair. You already know what this is about. I'm late to the party. She goes to an assassin school. It's written weirdly. There's like a crap ton of footnotes where people say you don't need them. Some people say you do need them. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, I've tried it previously. It's a very analogy heavy, but Erica loves it, and we have pretty much the same taste in books. So we will see how this buddy read goes. Then our next buddy read is we are both going to be rereading Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This was in both of our top books of 2020 lists. And this is just a fantastic horror about a young socialite who gets a letter from her cousin basically saying, there's weird shit going on, I need you to come save me, essentially. And she goes to the cousin's manor in Mexico. She lives in Mexico City, and then she goes somewhere in like rural Mexico. And this is about eugenics, and it's about a bunch of different topics, but at the surface, it's a horror, and it's so fantastic. So we're gonna buddy read this. And then the last buddy read that I have for the month, I will be buddy reading The Troop. I will put my buddy reads information down below. You should check out her Instagram. She has pretty similar taste to me as well, and we previously read the Sarah J. Maas Crescent City. We read that together, and we basically had all of the same thoughts. We'll be reading The Troop together, which is a horror book about a group of Boy Scouts that are out in the woods, and this like strange man shows up, and there's like some body horror going on, and I'm expecting to be completely creeped out. And then for our manga book club, we will be reading the first 3 volumes of Ouran High School Host Club. So if you are interested in that, make sure you check out the announcement video for our Discord link. It's a harem, reverse harem. What more do you need to know? And then I will be participating in the Black Author Readathon, which is a romance-centered readathon. I will put their information down in the description. Go follow the host, go check out the Instagram and all that stuff. For this year, there is a bingo board, and I will flash the graphic right here so you can see. And I have basically decided that I want to do every single prompt that I can. And I will be reading quite a bit. I do read romance faster than I read any other genre just because it's like popcorn. Once you start, you can't stop. I will be completing all of the prompts except for, I want to say 3. I don't have an age gap. This might change once I read the books, but the prompts to tropes that I found were just things that I could find. But age gap, I don't have a book for. I don't have a book for friends to lovers, and I don't have one for sports romance or romance graphic novel. So there's 4 I am missing, but I have bingo pretty much on lock anyway I want to go. So the books that I will be reading for that, I will be reading the 2nd and 3rd book in the Destiny's Embrace series by Beverly Jenkins. I'm sorry, it's something Destiny series, but I read Destiny's Embrace several months ago. I gave it 3 stars. It's a historical romance series. In particular, I don't know what each one is about, but it fits the prompt of obviously historical, and it fits the prompt for like a friend group, but it's actually a family. And I'm pretty sure like all the girls, you know, meet up and they become friends. So yeah. Next, I will be reading Let Me Love You, which fulfills the prompt for Rockstar. A lot of these are going to be novellas, which in and of itself is a prompt. But this is a Rockstar romance. It is a nothing romance. No, it's a Rockstar romance, right? I think he's a rapper. I think. I will then be reading The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan, which is a romantic suspense. I have heard nothing but good things about this series as a whole. I will be reading Raffy by Rebecca Witherspoon, which fulfills the prompt of single parent. And I will possibly be reading Zenny, which is the second book. There's 2 books on this list that have question marks next to them because they fit a prompt, but other books fit this prompt. So if I can't read all of these books, the prompts will still be filled, but I would want to read an individual book for each prompt. Does that make sense? So these are like the fall off books if I can't get to them, you know what I mean? But Zenny would fill the role of an interracial relationship. It might fit others as well, I don't know. Then Uncovered Truths, which fits the prompt of a second chance. It's also a novella. Desolate, which fits the prompt for childhood to adult. So they met in childhood and they have the romance in adulthood. Next, I will be reading The Scale, which fits 2 prompts, interracial and forbidden. Next fall off book is Strumming My Pain, which fits for realistic, but really any of these could fit for realistic. So this is again just a book that I'm going to try to get to. Next up is I Think I Might Love You, which fits the enemies to lovers and fake dating tropes. So that's a twofer. Then I will be reading The Promised Ones, which fits the paranormal prompt. I will be reading When Love Ignites, which fits the workplace romance prompt. And lastly, I will be reading The Wreckage of Us, which is also a rock star romance. So I have 2 rock stars, but I'm pretty sure Let Me Love You is a novella. So I am cool with reading both. And those are the books that I will be reading for February. Quite a lot, but like I said, I just devour romances and I read them so quickly, so it should be a piece of cake, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I like all of the books that I read. This might change like most of my TBRs for readathons do, and I think Erica's gonna buddy read some books with me for something, possibly. I can't speak for her, who knows. But yeah, that is my February TBR. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts on any of the books that I talked about. Are you participating in this readathon? But just let me know how you feel about any of these books if you've read them, or if you're participating in any of the readathons. I would love to hear it. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much.